Hey everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My channel is all about cruelty-free beauty, so you're in the right place. I also have tons of resources on my website to make cruelty-free super easy for you. In today's video, I'm sharing some of my recent favorites with you. So these are the cruelty-free and vegan products that I've been using a ton lately, and I've just found myself reaching for over and over. It's been a while since I've done a favorites video, and repeat everything I've said with every favorites video for the past year. I want to start doing them more often. So comment and let me know if you like these videos. I think they're always fun. I love watching favorites videos. I think it's a really good way to see like what people are using on like a consistent basis and to see like what they're using a ton of. I like to try and put different things in it too. So if something is a continual favorite, you might not see it in each favorites video. Anyway, today we're doing a whole mix of skincare. There's some hair products, there's makeup, there's some nail products. I try to kind of mix it up and just think about what I've been reaching for a ton lately and what I've really been loving. As always, all the brands are cruelty-free and all these products are also vegan. If you want to find a full list of cruelty-free brands, I have that on my website, logicalharmony.net. So that's linked to below, as well as probably up here. So check that out. The first thing I want to talk about is Lord of Misrule from Lush. They brought this back and I am so excited because it means I can use it. I've had a little one since, honestly, I think it expired in like 2015. 2016 is what I'm going to tell myself, but I'm pretty sure it's 2015. This smells so freaking good. It's back permanently and I'm thrilled. I've been using up a couple other shower gels from them, and so I've been using this one in between, like sparingly, because it's just a habit of mine as of right now to like when a scent of theirs is my favorite, I try to not aggressively use it because I don't want to run out. It's a really weird thing I do. Lord of Misrule smells freaking amazing. It's earthy. It's spicy. They say patchouli. Okay, so they say it's black pepper and patchouli, which I can definitely smell, but I wouldn't be like, that's patchouli. It's such a unique scent. I highly suggest getting your hands on it, especially now that it's back. I know a ton of you are going to be excited about that, as well as me. And I keep seeing posts, and I made one too saying the Lord is back, and it just makes me think of Scott Disick, and I'm like, Scott Disick isn't good enough for Lord of Misrule. But this stuff is so good. Definitely check it out. A hair care product from Franklin and Whitman that I have been loving is their sea salt hair mist. I am in Franklin and Whitman's affiliate program, and what that means is if you use my links or my affiliate discount code, which gets you 20% off, I do get a small percentage of the sale, and that is what helps keep Logical Harmony running. So thank you so much to everyone that uses the affiliate links and the affiliate codes. I really appreciate it. This stuff is so good. So I've been using this before, and they recently like rebranded. I love their new packaging, and they sent me a new bottle, and I have kept it out here actually on my filming table, and I've been using it all the time. I used a little bit today before I blow dried my hair, and I did like use a round brush to straighten it. It just adds so much more volume to my hair. Like this is pretty good. I have baby fine hair. This is pretty good. But I posted some photos recently on Instagram. I've put this on my wet hair and just let it air dry, and it adds so much texture. And a lot of you guys commented on that photo asking like what I had in my hair, and it was just this. This stuff is amazing. It's so good. It's like the best salt spray I've ever used. So if you're into salt sprays, if you like texture, if you like volume, who doesn't? Check this out. And it smells really good too. It's like salty, obviously, and citrusy. And I like that it's like this fresh, ooh, it's like a lime and salty smell. So kind of like a margarita-ish. Anyway, it just smells good. From CRAVE Beauty, this is their Oat So Simple Water Cream. They just sent this to me. It is brand new. It's really good. It's really good. So I have dry skin. This is my first winter in Utah, and like, what was that? Did you guys hear that? This is my first winter in Utah, and I'm really trying to get ahead of the dryness in my skin because I know it's coming. My skin has been so dry since moving here. And so I've started adding this to my skincare routine, and I feel like it makes such a huge difference in my skin. It feels really nice on the skin. It absorbs quickly. It's very lightweight, but it just helps to add some extra hydration. And speaking of that, I've also been using my go-to, the Osea Hyaluronic Sea Serum. I've been talking about this for so long. Osea sends this to me. I am in their affiliate program, but this stuff is freaking amazing if you have dry skin. Like, it's just such a good extra step. I notice a huge difference when I don't use it in my daily routine. I love it. It's so good. I also wanted to talk about the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream from Ole Henriksen. Did I say that right? Ole? This stuff is really nice. So they did send this to me. I worked on a sponsored skincare video with them a little bit ago. I'll link to that down below. Getting distracted because it smells like a creamsicle. This stuff is so nice. It's very, very hydrating. It works well. The combination of these two, actually these three, has been helping my skin out so much. My skin just feels so hydrated. It feels happy. It doesn't feel dry, which is really nice. But this is also really good if you like vitamin C because it's a little brightening. From Bite Beauty, this is their Agave Plus Nighttime Lip Therapy. So they have their daytime lip balm. The Agave Plus is vegan. The regular agave is not. So they have the daytime lip balm and then they have the nighttime treatment. And this stuff has been amazing. Again, my skin has been dry. So I've been trying to get, I'm trying to get ahead of it. I'm trying to be preventative and not let it get terrible. And this stuff has just been really, really nice to use. It's very thick. It's very nourishing. It's a good overnight lip balm. Like, I highly, highly recommend this. From e.l.f., this is their Blurring Primer Serum. So I have one complaint about this. The packaging is not great. They should have put this in a pump because it's in a little like dropper, but I don't know, maybe that is the first time my dropper has ever done anything. But yeah, anyway, it's a good primer. It's really good. I feel like it helps to add that extra little bit of moisture barrier to the skin. It does help to blur. It works great as a primer. I'm really, really impressed. They sent this to me a while ago with like a big box of some different primers, and I've just been having fun using different ones because I tend to just buy the same primers from e.l.f. over and over. The like pore minimizing one, whatever one's in the pink packaging. That's like my go-to from them, and that's what I've consistently bought. And they sent me like the Poreless Primer Putty, which is also freaking really good. And this is really good if you have dry skin. So the Poreless Primer Putty, I feel like it works pretty well on my skin, but it does leave it feeling a little bit dry. Whereas this being a blurring primer serum, I feel like you kind of get the best of both worlds. And you can also put this all over and then put the poreless one where you really need it, like on top. That's good. From Black Moon Cosmetics, this is their Orb of Light Full Moon Palette. Palette so much. They sent this to me like over a year ago, and last year I used it in a video. I'll link to that down below. And then a couple weeks ago I was just like, I'm just gonna play with makeup and just like pull some things out I haven't touched in a while. And I pulled this out, and oh my gosh, it's such an amazing palette. Again, especially if you like, not again, why did I say again? But if you like grungy eye looks, if you like these mustardy warm shades, you need this palette. You just need it. It's so freaking good. The formula is amazing. They're all matte shades. I find them really wearable. I like them. They blend really well. The colors are pretty. I feel like you can get so many looks out of this, but I'm just currently like, I am trying not to use this palette every day. And when I'm not using this one, I'm using the e.l.f. New Classics, which I wanted to mention. I've talked about this so many times before, but this is such a good palette because it's just all the basics. You can do so much with this palette. It's everything you need, all in one spot. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. So I've been alternating between those two for like the past month, and I can't get enough of either one of them. Speaking of Black Moon Cosmetics, I also wanted to talk about their Autumn Trio. Now I know some of these shades are sold out individually, but they sent me this trio. The trio itself is still available. And if you buy the trio, you get a freaking cute little box, which I'm a sucker for that thing. Anyway, I've now posted Instagram photos in all three of these. This one is Cider, this one is Harvest, and this one is Hazel, which is a shade I never thought I would wear, but I actually really liked it, and it seemed like a lot of you guys liked it too. Like, it's like an olive green, and it's so pretty. Cider, as I just burp, I'm sorry. Cider is like, it's a cider shade. It's like a mustardy shade. I think it's so pretty. Harvest is really pretty too. It's like an orangey red. These two mixed together is really pretty also. It makes it like a little more of a yellowy orangey red. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, it's just a good trio. I love their liquid lipsticks. The formula is good. Very easy to work with, not drying. These shades are so pretty. I've been loving the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer this month. And now I've been using my Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer, that's the name, for a very, very long time. I love that one. I use Tarte Shape Tape occasionally. They've sent me both of those. e.l.f. sent me their Camo Concealer, which I've used on and off. And I wanted to find something a little bit different. Sorry, I have a hair in my lashes. I wanted to just try some different stuff that I had in my makeup collection. I've been really trying to not buy product and just use what I have and like use things I haven't used in a while. And so I picked this up again recently because I have been very fair. I have not self-tanned in some time, and most of my foundations don't work for me. And the fairest concealers I had were from Milani. And so I was like, okay, let me give those a try because my regular concealer was honestly too dark to be used as a concealer. So I picked this up out of my collection. They sent this to me a while ago. It's so good. The formula is really nice. I feel like it does compare with the high-end concealers, but it's good for dry skin. So it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. It wears really well throughout the day and it's not drying, which is super nice. And the foundation combo I have been loving and using because again, basically all my foundations are too dark for me right now. I have one Hourglass one that's not. I think that's it. It's like the Liquid Vanish one that they sent to me. So this was the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in shade 6, which was the lightest of the shades I had that they sent me. And then the Dermablend Flawless Creator Foundation Drops in 10 Neutral, which they sent to me when I did a collaboration with them. They did some sponsored Instagram content where I reviewed this. These things are amazing. Like on their own, coverage is amazing, but I love that you can use them to shade adjust foundations. So that's really what I've been using. And so I wanted to talk specifically about this combination. Now, I've talked about the Magic Foundation before. It's a good formula. It's solid medium coverage. It's light, it's buildable, it's good for dry skin. Adding in these just adjusts the color. It doesn't change anything about the wear time of the foundation or any of the qualities about the foundation. It just adjusts the color. Honestly, I think it helps it wear a little bit longer. It's a good thing. I highly suggest if you are someone that self-tans like I do, and so you kind of fluctuate between shades, pick up some of these drops. They're similar to the Cover FX ones, but I honestly feel like these have more pigment in them than the Cover FX ones. And I feel like they're just a little bit different. They feel different on the skin. I feel like the Cover FX ones are a little more dry feeling to me than this is. Anyway, doesn't matter. This stuff's great. From Au Naturel, they're super natural metallics. These are some of their newer cream shadows. I did work with them and created like a look using some of these that's on their website. You can like buy a little bundle that I curated. So check that out. I'll link to that down below. But these are just such a good formula. They're very easy to use. And I've just been really enjoying them because they're easy makeup and they're pretty. They're so pretty. And I feel like they have a good shade range. They have neutrals, they have a green, they have a blue. So there's a little bit in there for everyone. And I just think they're so pretty. The formula is really good. They're a great company. Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. So they sent me a big box of stuff when they became Logical Harmony approved, which I'm so excited that finally happened. I feel like this mascara totally lives up to the hype. I think I've talked about it before. I don't remember if I put this in a favorites video or not. It totally lives up to the hype. I think it's very good and I've been using it basically every day and I've been really happy with it. It adds length, it adds volume, it's buildable. It does flake a little bit on me. That's my only complaint, but overall super good mascara and I'm stoked that Milk is Logical Harmony approved and that Milk makeup is also totally vegan. And when I say Milk, I mean Milk makeup. I also wanted to talk about the nail polishes from Sienna Byron Bay. So they had sent me a package a while ago and I kind of tried them out and I liked them. I thought that they were good, but I didn't really paint my nails for a really long time. Just with everything that was going on, do you guys hear that? Just with everything that was going on earlier this year, I didn't really do any of that stuff for a really long time. And they have been sending me shades for a while and their formulas are so nice. I really, really like them. I really like them and I wanted to talk specifically about Sienna and Olivia because I think these are really great winter shades. That's basically it. They're very pretty. So if you guys have seen me on Instagram with like a gradient manicure or anything, it's usually shades from Sienna or Byron Bay because I feel like they do such a good job of having like shades that are very similar and like it's like they're curated for that. And I just think they're pretty. I really like them. I like their shade range. My guys, stop it. The last thing I wanted to talk about, I did just shake my fist, by the way. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like such an oldie, such a goodie. Recently, I've just been reaching for it a ton. Like I said, I have not been self-tanned for a while and I am like the most fair I have ever been. And so a lot of my makeup just doesn't work for me right now. This still does. And it's honestly made me love it even more because I'm using it literally every single day. It's so, so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment and tell me what some of your recent favorites are. If you've used any of these, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next time.